Hello everyone, TimeToGrind here, and today we are back with more Nubby's Number Factory, right? If you haven't seen, I think we've done about 3 episodes so far, 4 episodes of this amazing pachinko, plinko, whatever you want to call it, roguelike. And last episode, right, we started doing challenges. We did the short on challenge, ended up beating it with a high score of 3.9 billion. And so that gave us stars to unlock new supervisors, right? So pretty much every time we've played so far, we've just been playing default Octony supervisor. But the next one here is Octo-ny, which says squids are 20 times more likely to appear in Nubby Mart, and squids cost 50% less. So I don't remember using squids. I'm pretty sure we have, but obviously that's the next character here. So we're gonna try to see what a squid build is. So if you don't know what this game is, this is Nubby's Number Factory, and Zone 1 is the factory. And so how it works here is we right click to aim, and you left click, and you bounce Nubby everywhere. And if you don't get enough of the points, like I just did in there, I got 6 out of 8, you lose a life. You try, and then you can also refresh what the board looks like once per. If you do a bunch at the same time, you get restocks, you'll get more lives and stuff like that. Eventually, we're gonna get items. We're gonna break the crap out of this game here. Once we see what the squids are about here, I suppose. And then obviously the board keeps getting bigger and bigger as we play. But yeah, okay, see, so we lost a life. I'm gonna re-roll here. Lost life again, I'm gonna re-roll. So if you can hit the 30, you hit the biggest one, normally you're doing good here. So okay, what is squid? It's a rare. Mutates into the, when Nubby is launched, it mutates into the non-upgraded version of the item to the left of me. Oh, so this is gonna allow us to just have all of like the same item. So, okay, so we're gonna still get to have some variety here with what we want. So we want to find an item that would be amazing to have 1,000,000 of them. Like finger puppet, Nubby gives points equal to the number of times Nubby is bounced. Pops 2 random pegs. We can also reroll for free once per. Every 1.5 seconds doubles a random peg. See, that sounds really fun as well. To just double a random peg every 1.5 seconds. I'm gonna try that. I'll try that. We'll do that. Obviously, I'll lock the squid. Not that it really matters. Okay. So every 1.5 seconds, we double a random peg. Which, if we end up doing that 1,000,000 times, we've done doubling builds before. And not that every item has to be the same item, but I think that would be the fun thing to do. We'll try. We'll see. I doubt the first run we're gonna win. That'd be pretty sick. I'd be a pretty cool gamer if that was the case. 122. Okay, I'm gonna re-roll. It is a little bit slow. That's the only thing about Kazoo, is it's a little bit, oh, see, we might just lose here. Okay, there we go. Almost lost, but we didn't. We didn't for now. Whenever Nubby is launched, if slot 1 is empty, a random item from Nubby Mont will appear in slot 1 and force trigger 3 times, then it disappears. Or force triggers all items in odd number slots. Okay. Force trigger all items in odd number slots. That counts Kazoo. So that does get us an automatic double immediately. That might save us here. So let's see. Mutates into a non-upgraded version of the item to the left for the rest of the round. Oh. So it still is a squid though. I'm gonna re-roll. Oh, I should have, okay. And to the left of me. I mean, I'll buy that for now. And then what does upgrading it do? Oh, okay, it turns into the upgraded version, okay. First trigger all items in odd slots here. So whenever it's launched, so we'll have, okay, so we have multiple kazoos. We're doubling here multiple times. We have also, I don't know, Okay, yeah. We do just keep being on our last shot. We need to get like a real big win to get some extra lives. Otherwise, we're just kind of continuously at this point. Because we could just lose the whole run here at some point. We just keep being on the last shot. Okay, okay, okay. We're barely surviving this, though. Sure. We're going to go ahead and grab a random item. Devil Deal would be pretty good with the key, but I don't know if we're going to survive that long. Yo, I got a kazoo. Well, at that point, let's put a kazoo in 3. Because remember, first peg pop, force trigger all items in odd number slots. Barely survived. Dude, we're about to lose, though. That's the thing. Oh, God, we're still so close to losing. I need more lives. Okay, that'll give me some more lives here, there. There we go. Got a couple more lives here. A little bit more breathing room. Ooh, yikes. Never mind. The breathing room is gone. The breathing room is gone. We might get some more breathing room here, actually. Because if they keep bouncing... Okay, another kazoo. I'm going to just freeze the kazoo. Sure. Freeze the kazoo. Reroll. Okay. Still on my last shot here. The peg will kill Nubby and end the round if we pop it. Yikes. Yikes. I think we're gonna lose. Ouch. Rip, and we lose. Yeah. So new high score though, but we'll do a new game here. We gotta gotta find a good. Gotta figure out a good way to win with the squid here, right? I imagine it's. My guess is it's really good with. Those like a devil deal equivalent, like the key items. Whenever a peg is halved, 25% chance to double a random peg. I'll take this for now. But ultimately, yeah, when we get that slot machine, I think, or the vending machine, I think I really want to try to get the key to try to get one of those crazy corrupted items. Because normally you can't force trigger those more often because they're really OP. But if you just use squid to transform into it, that gets around that. So I think that's going to be our overall goal. Also, already run out of lives here. Okay, either whenever Nubby dies, force trigger all first peg popped items. Or when first peg is popped, force trigger the item in slot 7. 1 time for every 10 foods you've consumed. I'm gonna take that for the late game. That will not do anything for the like first 15 minutes of this run here. I'm gonna reroll. Whenever a peg is halved, all pegs will give points equal to double the number of the lowest peg. Sure. Just need some weight. Oh fuck. Oh god, we're already about to lose. We're gonna lose. Rip. Didn't even get close to our high score there. Okay, yeah, our high score is 2.2 like sextillion or septillion or something. It's 9,000 for Octo-ny. So we got work to do here. We got work to do. We just have to figure out a way to survive long enough to get the key, because you gotta get a little bit far in a run, right, for that point to happen. Nice. And let's do. Ooh, rip. No, don't like losing lives. Never fun. Never fun. Ooh, nope. Fuck. Okay. There we go. If you hit, especially early game, but overall, just for like a large portion of the game, it's really good if you hit the big numbers. Whenever Nubby dies, 10%. I'm gonna reroll. Okay, flamethrower. Every 1 second, random peg will explode, pops and pegs. I think that'll be good for short term here for sure. Yeah. If anything, help me give some of these. Oh, dude, the explosion saved me there. That's what I'm saying, dude. This is very strong. Every second, yeah. Yeah. I think this will get us to where we need. Okay, so ooh, rare. Force trigger. So, item in slot. Whenever item in slot 2 triggers, force trigger all of the items, but then you disable the item in slot 2, which is pretty cool, honestly. That's really good. Now, for our build, though, I don't know. First peg popped. If the first peg popped was the highest peg, force trigger items in slot 1 and 2, 2 times each. I think I'm going to actually take buckshot perk. Just because I think that's going to help us early game. And we're going to have, hopefully, as many corrupted items as we possibly can. And those can't be force triggered. So I'm actually going to take that here, you know. Front-end devs in the chat, help me out. If I need the fastest turnaround time, am I rocking Hugo or Jekyll? I know those are probably coding terms. I don't understand that at all. Okay, we're gonna re-roll. When Nubby dies, just get 300 points. If you're on round 30 or higher, gain 3,000. Yeah, we're gonna take that. Because, yeah. Oh, man, dude, yes! If I hit the first one and it triggered these multiple times, yeah, this is gonna help me get through, the early game. We figured out a build to help us get through the early game. Well, you decide, TTG, just pick me. Pick what? I'm gonna give you the wrong answer and your code's gonna be spaghetti code for the rest of your life. Sure, Jekyll. That sounds cool. It's like Jekyll and Hyde. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is what we were doing. So I really want that key. So we need to grab this first to make room for the key. One common item, broken socket. When we pass round goal, create a chain bolt that pops stuff. We're gonna play again here now. To have the key, which we'll be able to get a really OP item with at some point. And then hopefully use squid to go around not being able to cast them multiple times, because normally you are not allowed to. Nice. Nice. If we can ever hit the biggest one, it is insanely OP with buckshot perk. I really like that one. It's definitely RNG, right? But okay, here we go. Use the key. So, see, because all of the corrupted items say the item cannot be force triggered, but I believe the squid goes past that. So, pointer marks a random peg. When a peg is marked, all pegs that have the same number will be doubled. If no pegs have the same number as the marked peg, a random peg will be doubled. Or snake, first peg popped, 1 in 2 chance to double all pegs. An alien, when Nubby bounces 10 times, a random peg emits a Cosmo Blast. Dude, I kind of want to do a Jake the Snake build. 1 in 2 chance to double all pegs. So you can't force trigger, so I don't need it in slot 1 or 2. But that sounds pretty good. Nice, doubled everything. Yes! So if I can get multiple chances at that, I feel like we could break it. So I need a bunch of squids now here. That's what I need. Okay, either Nubby bounces 5% chance to force trigger item in slot 5. Or if slot 1 is empty. No. So we're gonna do 5% chance for slot 5 to be triggered. And we're in the stratosphere. Nice. Dude, Jake the Snake. Jake the Snake here. Is there any item that enhances those odds? I don't believe so. Not this. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't think so. You can just get more of that item, or with RK, or if you upgrade it. You can upgrade items by getting duplicates. I'm assuming that works for corrupted items as well. I don't think I've ever seen a upgraded corrupted item, but that would also probably be the way to do that. Nice. Okay, so I could upgrade flamethrower here. So instead of it popping 8, they're gonna pop 12 now. I'm also gonna re-roll here. I could have upgraded the other thing, but I didn't want to. We're gonna just go ahead and open up another item slot. And how do I go to the food? Or you can only do food when you have all the item slots, yeah. So also, what was this? 5% chance to force trigger item in slot 5. So we'll, and you can't force trigger corrupted, so we'll just put the socket there. And for now, if a peg is halved, 25% chance to double the other peg. We'll do that for now. We still, I don't want to, you know, we could get rid of things if we need more room. I see. I've never played this game before. It looks fun though. It is amazing. It's also a very cheap game. It's like $5 or something. It is incredible. I understand why it's been blowing up. So yeah, I think this is like episode 4, I want to say, of the series. So I think the snake is OP. Can you get more than one snake? Well, we're gonna try to with this build with the squids to duplicate them, right? Rip. And you know, definitely gonna try to get more if I can too. Nice. Nice. We needed 4K. We're at 13K there. Either another buckshot or every 10 pegs popped. Force trigger the leftmost item in your inventory, but you lose some points. I'm just take another buckshot. So once again, if we get to hit the biggest one, dude, we now do 2 explosions. Okay, we're trying to find the squid here, though. Reroll. Okay, here's a squid. So mutates into the non-upgraded version of the item to the left for the rest of the round. Right. So I'm going to open up, or I guess I'll just sell tardigrade. Right, so now we have squid. So now we do have 2 Jake the Snake, I believe. We have 2 Jake the Snake now. Oh my god! Yep! Holy shit! Holy shit, they both triggered. We got 58,000 when we only needed 5,000 or 6,000. Yo! Yeah, okay, the build of cheating this out with this, with the squids. Like, look, 2 Jake the Snake out there. That's incredible. Oh, this build. Yeah, see, we figured something out. And so once you get something in this game going, right, this game is one of the best games at making you feel like a fucking badass genius who just figured out how to freaking solve cancer. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, oh, it's so fun. Okay, see? And then if I ever get to hit the biggest one, it's just immediate win with the 2 buckshot perks. Okay? So we're going to reroll. Get upgrade switch, which is when we pass the round goal, create a chain bolt that pops clusters. So this now makes it where creates a high voltage chain. So we're gonna upgrade that. We're gonna go ahead and open up the other 2 item slots and summon 1 straw that pops a peg every 10 pegs summoned. Gain 5% for every time you've jumbled pegs this game, so it keeps getting stronger and stronger. 5% chance to force trigger item in item slot 5. So we'll go ahead and put the straw there for now. We also have the cafe now where we can eat food. Oh my god, dude. 100,000. 100,000. Yeah, I think we had straws either in our last build or one of the ones previously, and it was really good. It was really good. 500,000 when all I needed was 40,000. Oh, we're going crazy. We're going crazy here. The game says so, so it must be true. Oh, I barely hit that the big orb there. Okay, so now, dude, I don't even know what upgraded snake does, but squid is now gonna turn into an upgraded version of Jake the Snake. Okay, reroll. So we have another squid. So I'm gonna mutate into, yeah, an upgraded, so buy another one in case we get another duplicated. We'll put it on this straw. And then, what is this? Noodle mimics the effect of the most eaten food, or this gives a kebab perk, which is when Nubby dies, 50% chance to force trigger the rightmost item in your inventory. We're gonna then eat it again. So I have 2 kebab perks now. This is going crazy. This is going crazy. I think it'll still be a level 1 snake. The item to the left of the squid is a level 1. No, it's the upgraded version of the item to the left. Well, we'll see. We'll see. It'll show here in a second. Yeah. 1 in 2 chance to double all pegs and 1 in 4 chance to double all pegs twice. Woo! When popped, all pegs will copy this peg's number. Whoa! Well, actually, I don't know if that was good. Oh, shit. Christmas time wasn't good. No bueno Christmas time. Let's go. Yeah, this is sick. So hopefully we can get another key. Buckshot perk. Yep, buckshot perk. And now we're on the moon. Yeet. So now because we're around 30 or higher, this gives 3,000 points instead of 300. Still think we're going to eventually replace. Actually, you know what? I think I'd rather have the high voltage chains than just getting a bunch of points. I think that would actually be better. Oh, yeah. Well, maybe. I don't know. Seems like less points overall, but... Reroll. Yep, if I can hit the big boy. Oh, that wasn't the big boy. I thought 16k was the big boy. And every time you lose a life, you get one more reroll, so. But I will say, Jake the Snake is kind of just RNG. It just depends on whether they trigger and double everything here for us. What is Dolphin? When Nubby dies, summon a beach ball that emits 5 streams of confetti. Pegs pop by confetti give a %. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and finally get rid of the cheese house. And we're gonna take, I think instead of the straw, yeah, I'm gonna put straw there, and I think I want it to copy the dolphin. Why rocking double straw instead of triple snake? Could you have multiple? Actually, I just realized that. I didn't even think that having multiple snake would, oh shit, there, okay. So we have 2 upgraded squids now. 1 coin for every strawberry eaten during this game maxes out at 7 coins. Or 1 coin for each life. And then build up the strawberry build. I'm curious if it works like that. Oh my god, it does! I'm so glad you brought that up. Or why is... Did that just mean it didn't work? Why did that have a no symbol? What is that no symbol? Oh, because it's in spot 5 on the 5% chance to force trigger. Yeah. Okay. So then, okay. So I don't think there's much we can really do about that then. I am just curious what it would look like if we have 2 dolphins here. And actually, yeah, I think we'd want, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so it does suck about the springy perk, but that's okay. We're not summoning. Oh, we do have technically sun summon. No, we do have some summons. 20 pegs pop, force trigger all items that summon anything. Force trigger the item in slot 6 1 time for every 7 rounds you've passed when Nubby dies. I'll just take the eggy perk. Oh! 3 million there. So we just need as many Jake the Snakes. We need as many Jake the Snakes as the game will... Oh my gosh. Okay, so here we go. So, at this point, even though we just took the summons here... We're gonna have a lot of Jake the Snake. Upon returning Nubbybot, stock a random rare food... Gain 1% odds for rare items across all shops. Does not increase odds of ultra rare items. Sure. I'm seeing a lot of food I haven't seen before, but... Okay. We're gonna have a lot of Jake the Snake here. Ho! Now, once again, it's kind of rare if they do it. Our life count is these nubbies here. That's how you know how many nubbies we got left. So we're not having all those summons that help build stuff, but... I think this is still the play. Oh my god. We need to get more squid. See, this is way cooler than what I thought this character was at first. I thought this character was just gonna specifically synergize on an item of squid, but I didn't know squid was like about copying the other stuff. That's what makes it really, really cool and fun. I do think this build got a little bit worse from what we just did, but when we upgrade these snakes, it'll be a lot better. Ooh, okay. Or, let's see. We have the Jake the Snakes, but what if We got another corrupted thing. Oh, yeah, never mind. I have to wait. Well, perks are good, too. 7 gold. Okay. Well, we gained a gold. I'm the most professional gambler that's ever lived. Okay. Broke even. Oh, are these all just gold? These are just all gold. 3. Rip. Whatever. Got the item. There's not multiple upgrades, no. We're gonna sell this. Rip, no. Okay, skip. Okay. Rippity dip. Oh, that sucked. See, it's like, oh, the summons help us be consistent because now we're not summoning anything. Uh-oh. Oh, see, if I hit the biggest thing, I'm still OP. Yeah, I think socket isn't. I think we need to replace socket here at some point with something else. We have the keys, so hopefully find something really cool. Oh, smiley face there got us 12 million. Uh, 131k. And there's gonna be rounds we just lose because Jake the Snakes don't trigger, right? It is, this whole build's RNG, so. Oh, this is insane. This is insane. Okay, here we go. Ouroboros, first peg pot, and obviously once again none of them can be corrupted. Emits 1 Ichor stream for every 10 times Nubby has died this game, which is 6. When a peg is hit by Ichor, pass round goal items and perks will trigger. Or Toy Fish, 2 random pegs will copy the number of the first peg popped. If this item is at an item slot 7, 4 pegs will be affected instead of 2. The only problem is we lose the force triggering of the buckshots, but I think that's good. We're gonna go ahead and sell that. And we're gonna move. Put this in slot 7. So when the first peg is popped, 4 pegs will be copied by the first one we hit. Which we're trying to hit big ones anyways. Okay, okay. Definitely seems to be an improvement here. Obviously, we can't force trigger Jake the Snake twice, but we have a lot of money here, too. Force trigger the item in item slot 6. Remember, none of these will be able to be force triggered. 25% chance to force trigger the item in item slot 3. None of these will work. I can't force trigger with this build, so we're gonna just skip for money. And we're in the Sun Temple. Reroll. See, so I'm just turning a lot of these things into 30. So it really matters what I end up hitting first. You can move flamethrower to 6. I don't want to, because I want something to trigger on buckshot, which is if the first peg popped was the highest number peg, first trigger the items in item slot 1 and 2 twice. I really want that. Oh, rip. Oh, dude, Toy Fish is maybe screwing me over. I don't know. I don't know if this is happening. Okay. First peg popped, first peg popped. I'm assuming it happens left to right. So you would double all the pegs, or have a chance to double all the pegs, and then turn into them. I think there's just a lot of RNG here, but see, that's fine. We needed 2 million, 24 million. Get all our lives back. Okay, here we go. Upgrade 1 squid there. And reroll, upgrade the other squid, so we just improved our build a lot. And then more money for those. 50% chance to force trigger the rightmost item in your inventory when Nubby dies. See, that's not that great either, though. Man. I don't know. This build's weird. This build is weird. Get more rerolls. Stock a random rare food. Gives a croissant perk, which is a % chance of force triggering the item in item slot 3, which isn't going to matter. That's the problem, is this build, you can't force trigger and break that way, you know? Okay. Okay. This build is just a lot of RNG in this build. More so than this game would normally have. Reroll. I want to hit that million one first. Because if I hit 16K, I might... Like, if I hit a bad perk, I might actually be screwing my chances. Okay, reroll. That's why the reroll between every... Like, it's fine. If I have to take a couple attempts to get lucky, right? Whenever we do get lucky, we get so lucky that it ends up getting us all our lives back. So as long as we don't just get unlucky a million times in a row, hopefully we'll be good. Come on, come on. I don't want to lose this one. Yes! Cool. Pegboard multiplier total points. Okay, 1 million. See? Oh, see when I can hit the freaking OP one. 21 million out of 3 million. All our lives come back. Reroll. Can I do it? Nope. Oh, even hitting that million a lot didn't do anything. There we go. Cool. Okay, get loot. Force trigger. Every 15 pegs popped. Force trigger all X pegs popped. Once again, we cannot force trigger all of these corrupted items. Skip. Just give me the money. I mean, there's... that's the one bad thing about this build is I can't force trigger anything. Okay. So the question is, do I take another squid or do I keep flamethrower? Why do I feel like toy fish just isn't doing much here? Yeah, I'm gonna just get rid of toy fish. It's a risk, but we need squids. We need as many Jake the Snakes as possible. Okay, stock random rare food. We have so much money here. Gain more chance for rare items. Random food. Croissant perk, force triggering the item in item slot 3. That's never happening. Money, reroll. Kebab, when Nubby dies, force trigger. None of those work anymore. Well, I guess they haven't worked for a while. There we go, upgrade squid. Okay, so let's see. Let's see if I threw. Oh, did we? Oh, shit. Well, or we just got unlucky there. No, yeah, see, it's just there's so much luck with this build. Whether Jake the Snake wants to trigger. I mean, look at that! 27 million! We needed 6 million. We're already at 30. Don't touch me. Reroll. Uh-oh. Oh, they all doubled. This build is just pure RNG. I love that with the Jake the Snakes, we've been able to get the upgraded Jake the Snake, even though we haven't actually been able to upgrade it ourselves. Oh, wow, even hitting the biggest thing there. So that buckshot isn't as important as it used to be, considering only flamethrower is triggering. I still think flamethrower is really important. We need some way to pop the things beyond us just hitting shit. I think we got unlucky on that, but we still got it. I could do all Jake the Snake, but I think I would straight up lose in that point. I think I need at least one non-squid. I'm gonna not get it. Strawberry, more rerolls, random rare food, 50% chance to double my coin. Okay, sure. Nice, gambling's OP. Croissants don't do anything here. This is just such a weird build. I don't even know what I'd be looking for right now. Maybe a rare item that I think is better than flamethrower at some point that can be force triggered, but nice. I think we're gonna be able to win with this build. I don't know about how far going into endless mode. I guess just kind of depends on RNG. But yeah, like those explosions are so important. Just keep happening right now. Lost that though. There we go. And then I get 40 million when I only needed 13. It just truly depends. Remember, it's like a 1 in 2 chance to double, or it's like 1 in, I don't know, this is crazy. Let's see. 1 in 2 chance to double all pegs, and then 1 in 4 chance to double all pegs twice. You ever play some Balatro? I loved that game. We have a whole series of like 20, 25 episodes of Balatro from back in the day. That is an incredible game. Love, love, love that game. Love that game. Okay. 24 million. I mean, this is just insane. Insane. Oh, final boss. Blood drops will rapidly rain down and have pegs they come in contact with. Oh, I almost beat it there. Nice, we beat the game. We beat the video game. We'll obviously go endless mode. We gotta see how far we take this here, but we did beat the game. So we're gonna take it endless mode here though. So we are now in Zone the Universe. Let's see. Let's see. I doubt that this build is gonna get to be more OP than our previous builds, but we're gonna try. Maybe there'll be some food that we need or something. So I need 34 million. Uh-oh, see, it's already having a hard time. I'm already about to lose. Come on, I gotta get lucky. No, it's over. We lose the second we got to endless. I'm okay with that. We got the win. As long as we got the win, a win is a win. A win is a win. So definitely not as OP, but we did in fact get 6 Jake the Snake. And that was pretty fun. So obviously next time we play, we'll be able to afford a new supervisor that lets us go to Nubby Mart immediately and then have a higher chance for rare and ultra rare items. So definitely excited to potentially try that out, and definitely want to play more of this game. So let me know if you guys want to keep seeing more of this series and of this game. Fun fact, all of those numbers being powers of 2 theoretically makes the addition of a large score much simpler for a computer. That is a fun fact. But yeah, with that, either way, you know, if you guys are watching after the fact on YouTube, thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys subscribe, ring that bell like all the big boy YouTubers say to be notified when more Nubby's Number Factory videos come out. If there are some, they'll be on the screen right next to me. You know, check out the playlist for all the other crazy broken builds we've gotten in the past. And if you guys are going to be grinding out some Nubby's Number Factory on your own, I wish you guys luck, and I'll see you all next time.